to the third round of the eFormula 1 World Championship. This video will contain, of course, the hot lap, and here we are with a rather attractive little picture of the circuit. Now, this is just my opinion, but the most challenging section of the race of the lap, I should say, is the very first corners. You're braking down from over 300 kilometers an hour, and then it's a very deceptive looking easy right turn, and it's very, very easy indeed to miss the second apex, and you'll find yourself travelling off into the service road. Not as disastrous, but it will cost quite a few tenths of a second to get yourself back on the track. And we all know how much a tenth is worth in Formula 1, don't we? Now, the greatest overtaking opportunity, ironically enough, is along the longest straight. Rather ironic. Basically, as it says in the picture, put your foot down, about halfway up the straight, get in the slipstream, and just before you hit the brake zone, slide right past your opponent, dive up the inside, and take the racing line at the corner. That's the theory, but it can get quite hairy if done incorrectly. We will now go to the hot lap, which was driven by yours truly. Here we are, going down the main straight, and here comes the first corners I was telling you about. A rather easy right hand, then all of a sudden, oops! As you can see, I almost missed it. It's very, very easy to misjudge that second apex. The dashed line you see on the road there is showing me the best line to take. Now, I've switched that driving aid on because I don't drive on Shanghai too often. And this little section is very much like the first corner, as you can see. This isn't one of my best hot laps, I'll tell you this much. As you can see, there's not really much room for overtaking. There's a lot of room for driver error. So, I would suggest that a decent setup is paramount. And this straight is the greatest opportunity for overtaking, really. You slide on the slipstream about here, and dive into the corner, and take the racing line about here. Of course, that's the theory. Brake down to the second gear, and it's a short sprint to the start-finish line. So there we have it. That was the Shanghai circuit. Now, following Maverick's banning, we have 5 teams which are vacant. Now, if anyone wants to buy those teams, you're more than welcome to try. And if Maverick comes back, we might have him work out a deal with you, so he can resume more or less control of his team, but you can, I don't know, take some of the profits if the team happens to win. Okay, so that's Shanghai. Please get your setups in as soon as possible, so we can get this race on the road. Don Mogul signing off, and we'll see you at Shanghai.